Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and I am joined by the one and only, everyone's favourite person,
Mr. PJ Tovey.
and we are here because 2K19 is nearly upon us, only a few days now until release, and we want to start going through some of our concept rosters for SWE, and there's a lot of new ones this year, and this is your chance to vote on them. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to put them all into a massive playlist, and one of the most views, likes, comments, all that sort of stuff will be the next universe mode that we do. Now the first one though is already decided is going to be SWE NXT, a brand new one. Main reason behind this is that all the people that we're going to be using, or majority of, are going to be on the game from the beginning. So not many cores, which makes it a lot easier at the beginning because some of the cores at the very beginning are awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Amateur.
awful. Yeah, it's really, really bad quality. So this is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, there's a certain Mr. Tommaso Ciampa that's have to be a core, but...
Yeah, question marks over why he hasn't been released on the game. We don't know answers, so we can't even speculate to go why he hasn't been included. But
I think 2K just a bunch of books, to be honest.
I don't know. I really don't know whether it's punishment from the WWE because of bad behaviour. They've done that in the past with previous talent to not include them on the wrestling game for the payday. But
Maybe he just keeps making them look, all the main roster stars look bad, so they decided to keep them off.
well,
Yeah. But the idea of this NXT roster then is that we're not going to use the current NXT roster, we're going to use past and present, and maybe a few future as well. So basically we've got in our NXT Championship division, Aleister Black, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, Pete Dunne, Andrade Cien Almas, Hideo Itami, and then make a little bit of an entrance is going to be Mr. Travis Banks.
well, he has officially stepped on NXT turf in one way or another. So, good inclusion.
Yeah, I think he could be a member for that, because we've got the North American Championship where we're looking at Ono, Roderick Strong, Luke Harper, Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, Lars Sullivan, and I know you're his biggest fan,
Yeah.
Oney Lorcan, Tyler Bate, the Velveteen Dream, Tyler Breeze, and Keith Lee as well.
I'm surprised Tyler Breeze has got a spot on that roster. To be honest, he looks like a jobber to me.
He was a big name when he was in NXT. He had
He
a much
was.
higher part in the card, and
He was.
just like a lot of people moving up to the main roster, they've been very much diluted. It's quite
well,
disappointing,
Vince
really.
didn't like him. He didn't understand it. So,
And with the introduction of some new big tag team matches, such as triple threat tags and fatal four-way tags, well, the NXT tag team division is always, of course, where the action is.
yeah.
So we've got Undisputed Era, Street Profits, Revival, American Alpha, Heavy Machinery, TM61, and War Raiders.
That's a pretty strong tag division.
It is very, very strong. Of course, I was tempted with DIY as well, but it's that sort of situation where they're good friends and better enemies. It would have been great to have in there, and I'm sure there are some other teams that we could use as well, but yeah, it's an interesting one. I quite like that tag team division. I think we can do a lot with that.
Yeah.
And on the women's side, I think the women's side is what's really strong. We've got Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and because she's on the game, Bianca Belair.
Well, she's on the game. You've got to utilise her, and she hasn't gone up to the main roster as yet. So she would class as the present and possibly future.
Yeah, we've dabbled with the idea as well, just for looking at maybe some future stars that could be on the NXT roster as well. So we're looking at potentially Matt Riddle. We're looking at some of the other NXT UK guys, and maybe even some more outlandish. I don't know, Will Ospreay, maybe you think, or
I think
is that
they're
looking a bit much?
long way off for that deal.
The Young Bucks?
Just anyone who's performing right now for Evolve and Progress and
Well,
all the companies with a working relations, those are the guys who are next to getting contracts in the near future.
well, the heavy rumours are Pentagon and Phoenix at the moment. I don't know if that's the case though, because I'm sure I read something recently where they're both got non-compete contracts from Lucha Underground until 2020. So I don't know if they're going to be available at this point in time. Whether that's just paper talk, I don't honestly know. But that's the roster we got planned. There's other things we're looking at as well, potentially because it is NXT. We're thinking it may bring in some legends every now and again to try and put over the future stars. And a lot of things could happen on this roster. But what I want to do in these videos as well is for you guys to give us any comments down below if you think we've missed anyone or any ideas or any feuds you'd like to see from this type of roster to really help you guys get involved as well. I really want to make sure that we make obviously this as good as it possibly can for me, but of course you guys watching as well, so please let us know if there is anything you want to see. Is there anything you want to see?
From NXT, just what they do now, give out a better product than the main roster.
It's true, it's not difficult, is it really? I think with a lot of the new match types and that, we can really have some fun with this new NXT one. It's going to be a case of really understanding how the game works and all that sort of stuff as well. Trying to understand what match types work, because even in 2K18 there were some great matches that I wanted, like Hell in a Cell. I wanted to utilise Hell in a Cell, but it just did not work on the game. It was so disappointing, really. But I know there is some upgrades on that this year. Hopefully AI can figure it out. But yeah, that's our NXT Universe mode that should be starting. I plan on getting the roster introduction uploaded on the day of release, the Friday, and then get our first couple of episodes uploaded on the Saturday and Sunday. We're going to do 10 in the first 10 days, hopefully, if I can handle that. It's going to be a lot of work, but hopefully I can get it all done. But that's what we plan on doing. I hope you are looking forward to NXT SWE. It's something a little bit different. I know a lot of people out there be hoping to see the original rosters, and they will be coming back at some point, of course. Just keep an eye on this playlist for some of the concept rosters. So, from myself, PJ Toby. I'm not PJ Toby, you're PJ Toby.
I'm PJ Toby.
I'm Shabby Gamer.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.